Welcome along everyone, and good morning to all the long-suffering punters. It's Connor 500, professional gambler, the original, the one and only, on Saturday morning. The weekend is finally here, and thank you so much for coming along, and thank you for liking the video. I much appreciate it. I really do. We've had the worst month anyone can possibly have. So if you're new to the channel, we've taken devastating losses all month. But we're up front here and the statistics are recorded. It's the biggest day of the week, the busiest day of the week. And as it's so, I've got to remind you to pick up that low-hanging fruit, whether that's a money-back second or third, whether that's a free bet. I know there's been quite a few of you picking them up. Maybe it's gone well in the short term, maybe it hasn't. But long term, it's the easiest margin you are ever going to make. How have I done it with the racing today? We've obviously got the standout 4.15 at Curragh, standout race of the day. Few firms paying 7 each way. It's still okay at 6. I'm not sure I'd go covering the field here, but I'd be picking a few off. And we've got another Curragh race, another handicap, beautiful. We've got that for the doubles. It's a dead 16, so I hope that holds. We've got the okay, here, I've chucked in the Beverley Bullet and I've chucked in a Goodwood race. I'll tell you why, because they are a bit extra place dependent. I just didn't feel a lot more of the marginal races today. I just didn't feel them, and I just didn't want to throw them in, particularly not on a big day. So here's how I've done it. I've got one at Goodwood. We're starting off at Goodwood. I'm a Gambler, 10 to 1. That's a fitting name in the 225 Goodwood. 225 Goodwood, I'm a Gambler. I'm going to talk about that again. Actually, I'll tell you about it now. Basically, most firms are 4 each way. Sky are 5 each way. I'll be taking 3 each way. So I'm only 3 each way there in solidarity with Ladbrokes and a few others. Officially, for the statistics, I could take 4 each way. But because it's not a race that's in the curriculum anyway, in solidarity, I'll take the 3 because it's not in the curriculum anyway. Existant 9 to 1 in the 240 at Beverley. Beverley Bullet, 240 Beverley. Existant, 9 to 1. I've spelt that wrong, that should be an E. We've then got the 2 main Curragh races, the 2 best races of the day at Curragh. Maybe it'll go right, maybe it'll go wrong, but in the long term, we've got an absolute margin. Jungle Cove, 14 to 1 in the 4.15 Curragh. Jungle Cove, main horse, main race, 14 to 1 in the 4.15 Curragh. And we're finishing off, hopefully with a bit of luck, with Shamrock Sprig. Shamrock Sprig, 11 to 1 in the 4.50 Curragh. Shamrock Sprig, 11 to 1, 4.50 Curragh. That concludes the old lucky of the day. We've got I'm a Gambler, Existant, Jungle Cove and Shamrock Sprig. That's the lucky. We've then got the cross doubles, okay? Everyone who's been on the channel for a while, you'll know what cross doubles are. If you're new to the channel, it's a lot easier than it looks. We've just got 6 lots of normal each way doubles. We've got 3 horses in the main big race, followed up by 2 in the second at Curragh. Have a look at this. We've got Jungle Cove, Casanova, and we've got SirJack Thomas. That 25 is a bit weak, but maybe it won't be closer to the race. Going on to Shamrock Sprig and Ducky Mallon. Do you see how that's 6 lots of each way doubles? Jungle Cove onto Shamrock Sprig, Jungle Cove onto Ducky Mallon, Casanova onto Shamrock Sprig, Casanova onto Ducky Mallon, SirJack Thomas onto South Shamrock Sprig, SirJack Thomas onto Ducky Mallon. It's like a tongue twister that towards the end. If you're betting online, add all 6 of them horses to your slip. Sorry, 5. If you're betting online, add all 5 of those horses to your slip. Scroll down and you should see doubles. Hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, have a look in that comment box, but I'll write them in the description box as well. We haven't got many races today. Guys, I often tell you this, be as tight as you can with your race selection. Be absolutely tight. If you need to bet more selections in those best races, then do so. But don't, I don't know, it just reminds me of when I was working in Ascot. I'd done all them accounts with that guy. He wanted to go on his own. He lost 7 grand and he done it because he was going way too loose. And you don't really realise you're going too loose till it's too late. So here's what I would always say. Don't ever be scared to tighten up. Don't be scared to not bet something. It's the biggest advantage you've got over the bookmakers in the world is you haven't got to bet it if you don't want to. Only attack when the opportunity is there. It's been the worst month we've ever had on the channel, but we've been here for 16 months and we're making a consistent profit, and we will continue to do so. I'll be here for the next 50 years, and I can guarantee you now we've got 50 years of profit ahead of us. It's just a rocky road. It's just an absolutely rocky road. Hope you have a lovely Saturday. I appreciate the likes and subscribes, I really do. If you watch my video and you like it every time, honestly, I love you so much, and I genuinely mean that, because I've put my life into this channel since early last year. If it wasn't for the fact that I couldn't really go out punting anymore, I wouldn't be here. But I'm glad I'm here, I really am. Hope you have a lovely Saturday. We're going to get through it. Every single bad run we've been through, we've passed by. We had a bad run last year, all gone, all over. We paid for that and more. We then had a bit of a bad run in March. That was paid for and more. We got past that. We had a bit of a bad run in June. July covered it. And this one's going to be covered as well. Keep your stakes low. Keep it consistent. Have a lovely day. And thanks a lot for coming along.